So I'm trying to work on her sharing stuff with the other dogs. Sharing is difficult. Sharing is difficult for her. So my main things for you to work on with her are, Khaleesi, don't do that, are getting her to wait for things. So waiting before the crate door opens. I've had her waiting for food. Anytime that she wants to go somewhere, she needs to wait and hold herself still. She's old enough now that she can. She's capable of doing it. She seems really excited, but she's pretty smart, so she can get it done. So waiting for things, one. That's basically her learning to calm down when she's excited, which is what she needs. Because when she's really excited, that's when you're getting the problem. With the other dogs especially. So learning to calm down. Grabbing her, I haven't had any issues. I've just been rewarding her for coming to me. So hopefully that helps with trying to catch her when she's excited. So I've just been standing there, never chasing her, never going after her, just waiting for her to come to me. And she does. And then the last thing is when she has something like food, something she's stolen, or Chin Chin got off the counter or whatever. I don't want you to take it from her mouth. She's got some resource guarding going on with food, with people. So basically anytime she's got something in her mouth, I just don't want you to go and grab it. I want you to call her over and then give her a treat and trade her for it. Pretty much exclusively. The more you go and grab stuff that's in her mouth, the more the resource guarding becomes an issue, because she thinks that you want everything. When really, we want her to think that when she's got something, you call her over and she comes over and gets a treat for it. So you can practice it with boring stuff first. And the only time that I would ever say, I don't grab stuff out of my own dog's, I mean, I can grab stuff out of my own dog's mouths, but I don't really do it unless it's dangerous, right? So if they're allowed to have it, or if it's something they're not supposed to have, but it's not dangerous, I'll just call them over, ask them to drop it, and then give something to them, or just say good dog, whatever, because they're used to that routine. But she's not, so you need to give her some kind of consolation prize for dropping whatever the valuable item is. So if it's a really big problem around home, I would almost just leave the leash dragging around the house so that you have a little bit more control. I definitely wouldn't be trying to snatch things out of her mouth, basically, the moral of the story. I would definitely be calling her over, and whenever you see she has something, going and grabbing a piece of kibble or a treat and giving that to her. Argus, don't do that. Oh, got a little bit of zoomies there, bud. Sometimes she just gets excited and wants to run around. That kind of thing, like those puppy zoomies are normal, but she does them a lot. So to me, that says that she's had a lot of free time off leash, where all she's been doing is running around, honestly. So she's not used to being off leash and being calm. And that freaks me out off leash here, because, we've got a road right here. So I'm really careful with her on the leash, because if you go zoomies and you're super excited running around, you're definitely not listening to me. The chances that you're listening are quite low. So, practicing being calm off leash, not just running around playing, is important. So I've had her alone inside the house. I don't know what her and Chen Chen are doing at home, but if they're just playing, getting crazy the whole time, maybe do one in, one out, or separate them for a bit, just so that she learns to calm down. It may just be from daycare, because she's just running around all day at daycare like crazy, and she needs to learn to just kind of chill. She's still young, so it's fine. So main things are, ask her to wait for things, try to get her to just, in general, chill out a little bit more. So acting crazy does not get you things that you want. Jumping around, pawing at things, barking, those do not get you things that you want. So if you want something, you sit or you wait calmly, and then you can leave your crate, and then you can get your dinner, and then etc., etc. So that's the first one. The second one is when she's got stuff in her mouth, I just want you to trade her food for it, or treat. don't chase her around. Just call her over so you can get her to come to you, give her the treat, and then remove the item while she's eating the treat, right? So you're handing her the treat and taking the item at the same time. So hold the treat in your hand, let her kind of bite it out of your hand, and then grab the thing. If you feel like that's not working, then just leave this leash on inside the house so you have a little bit more control. Our guests, don't do that. Thank you. We don't play with small dogs. I know, you're too big. Okay, so I think those are your main notes for home.